What's going on, everybody? It is Dragonlad here, and I would like to show you guys a really cool little trick that I know about. I have not looked this up on YouTube. I don't know if there are many videos that show this, but I decided to show you guys some cool that I said that I was going to show you guys, on the first episode. It would be a while until I would show you guys this. But I decided to show you now so that way, you guys can be a little bit entertained and stuff. So anyways, I'm playing on the level Arcaden, and for this trick, it's going to involve C4s. Now, I don't usually see C4s as useful, but in this kind of situation that I'm going to show you guys, they are actually quite useful. This way, it can help make the wave shorter, and it can just help get rid of enemies like easy, just like magic and stuff like that. So here we go. First, what you want to do is you want to go over here to your bombs and get C4s, 10 C4s. Now I already got it. Next, what you want to do is you want to have your C4s ready. And what happens here is that once you're near the restaurant, plant C4s everywhere. Okay. Now usually you'll be on like at the beginning of wave 4 or something like that, and you'll be at that kind of situation. Anyways, so plant C4s everywhere. Next, get down behind the restaurant thing. Now the GPS here is going to be very, very useful. As the red dots are the enemies, you want to wait until the enemies get here. Then what you do is right when they're close by, let it explode. And there now you've gotten rid of like millions of enemies. Now don't think that's going to help you clear the whole entire level, as there will be more enemies. What I recommend is that you have plenty of ammo, just stuck behind here, and just picking off the enemies. Just doing this how I'm doing it right now. Now you don't have to if you don't want to, but this is just an easy way of how I found it. So now what I recommend is that what I recommend you do is that you just get up and then you just start moving right away if you want to do this again. So what you want to do is you want to try to get to the explosive box as fast as you can. And if you're at a high rank and you can get I forgot what it was called, to help you run for a longer duration or whatever it's called, I recommend you get that, so that way you can get to the explosive box quicker. So that way you can get more C4s and you can plant the C4s here in time. So yeah, plant C4s everywhere, do all that. Do it again and again and again and again. But actually I kind of messed up, because now we're coming up into wave 6, to where there are going to be juggernauts and all those other guys. But this can also be helpful in that kind of situation as well, so that way you can get rid of the other guys, and that way you can just pick. And then that way all you have to do is just pick off the juggernaut and stuff, and the helicopter. So yeah, that's kind of the trick. Now, my advice for you guys is that you want to remember what wave the Juggernaut is on, because it's not going to be really useful, and you wouldn't be able to really do it with the Juggernaut around, because he could corner you and you could get killed. Another useful tip that I recommend to you guys is make sure that you have self-revive, because if you start the explosives on wave 4 or something like that, there could be suicide bombers, and they might find out right away. And so what you want to do is you want to make sure you have a self-revive, so that way just in case if you get caught in the crossfire or something like that, then that way you wouldn't get killed, you wouldn't have to start over, and stuff like that. So that's why, and that's also a main reason why I got it, is because you could get killed while you're fighting out the Juggernaut and stuff like that. So that way you wouldn't have to start all over from wave 1 to now. You wouldn't have to waste time. But so yeah, there's that. And really, I don't think there's anything else that I really need to show. So yeah, that's really what I got there for you guys. Is just plant C4s everywhere, and just fight off the rest of the enemies and stuff like that. And yeah, again, make sure that you have a self-revive, and you make sure you have some weapon of some sorts, so that way you can pick off the rest of the enemies later. And for self-revive, that way, just in case if you get caught in the explosion and if you get killed, then you'll have the self-revive there, and you can just hide behind the counter until the bar is full for you to get back up. But yeah, that's all from me for right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Dragonlad here, and I'll see you guys later.